on your mat. And if your hips are feeling a little bit tight or you've got some low back ache, you might want to just lift up your seat a little bit with a pillow, a blanket, or even a block. And then just to begin by putting the hands over the legs and close the eyes. And as you close the eyes, just pause here for a moment and check in on how you feel. Just noticing how you feel in your physical self, how you feel in your mental self. And appreciate this time that you've taken out for you, these 60 minutes of your day, to just give you that little bit of headspace, that little bit of body-mind connection. And then just gently begin to rock around in circles, taking the shoulders around in circles, the upper body moving around the lower body. And then change up the direction of your circle. And then bringing yourself all the way back into the middle. Tilt the chin down into the chest. And gently take the head around in circles. Moving slowly. And then begin to switch the direction of the flow of the circle. Taking this movement as slow as you need it to be. So you just work out any kinks in the neck. And then from a roll of the head around in circles, bring the chin into the chest. And inhale, lift the chin towards the sky. Exhale, lower the chin into the chest. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, lower. And bringing the head back through neutral. You might want to keep the eyes closed. You might want to open the eyes and just soften the gaze. Take the hands down by the sides of the hips. If your hands easily meet the floor, hold them there. You might want to make some fists and push into your fists. You might even have a few blocks that you want to stack by the sides of the hips to rest the hands into. Allow softness in the arms and the shoulders and feel the weight of your sit bones against the mat. And as you take a deep breath in, feel your breath beginning to rise from the bottom of your spine to the top of the spine. Beginning to fill up through the belly, the ribs, the breastbone, the collarbones, all the way up into the crown of the head. Pushing the hands into the mat as you lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, breathing out from the top of the spine to the bottom, relaxing the arms and feel the weight of your body sit heavily into the sit bones. Take a deep breath in from the bottom of the spine to the top. Pushing the hands down into the mat as you lengthen and lift the spine. Exhale from the top of the spine to the bottom, relaxing through the arms. Feeling the weight of your body push down into the sit bones connect into the mat beneath you. Take in a deep breath. Lengthen the spine from the bottom to the top. Feel as if you can begin to lengthen your spine even more as you push the hands a little firmer into the mat. Exhale from top to bottom, using your belly muscle to begin to squeeze the breath out from the lungs. And from here, allow the hands to rest over the knees. And as you inhale, begin to take a seated cat-cow. Send the heart forward, the shoulders back. And as you exhale, round it out through the spine, bringing the chin into the chest. Inhale, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round and out through the spine. Inhale, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round and out through the spine. Draw the chin into the chest. Slowly coming all the way back to center. And as you come into center, take the legs out wide. Find some movement in the legs. You might need to keep a slight bend. You might want to put some pillows under the knees or blocks or whatever you have. And then just for a moment, rest the hands over the legs. Maybe it's the shins, the knees, wherever they land. Take a breath from the bottom of the spine to the top. Feel the lift of the ribs from the hips. And as you exhale, twist your right shoulder towards the middle. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist the left shoulder to the middle. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, come through center. As you exhale from here, slide the hands a little further down the legs. And maybe you can begin to bend the elbows as you lean forward. Allow the gaze to look towards the floor, so you're not straining the neck to look forward, but just keeping the length in the spine from the bottom of the spine to the top. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can bend the elbows a little more and lean over those legs. And with your next breath, come all the way back through center. Take the right hand out to the right, reach the left arm up to the sky. Take a long inhale as you lift the left ribs, and exhale, lean to the right. So you inhale, take the left hand towards the left ankle, right arm reaches overhead. Exhale, take the right hand to the right, the left arm reaches overhead. Inhale, left hand left, right arm reaches overhead. Exhale, take it to the right. So you inhale this time, come all the way through center. And as you exhale, bend the knees, bring the feet towards one another. Keep the feet a little bit further forward of the knees, and then take the hands behind the back. Fingertips facing in the direction of the feet. Bend the elbows and begin to pull the belly button into the spine and lean into the hands. From here, lift up onto the tiptoes. And as you inhale, lift the right foot to the sky. Take it to the floor. Lift the left foot. Take it to the floor. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Bring a bend through both knees, and with your next breath, bring the right knee to the chest, extend the left leg. Switch sides, left knee to the chest, extend the right. Inhale, bend the right, extend the left. Exhale, bend the left, extend the right. Bring both knees together, place the feet to the floor. Take the hands out front, clasp the hands together. Keep pulling the belly button into the spine, a little roundness through the shoulders. Take a breath. And exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, twist left. Exhale to the right. So you inhale, come through center. Cross the ankles, lower the knees to the floor, coming back into your easy seat, Sukhasana. Rest the hands over the legs. Inhale to your seated cat-cow, hop forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round in the spine, draw the chin into the chest. Inhale, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round it out through the spine. So you inhale, come back to neutral. Exhale, take the feet out wide. You might be able to take the legs a little wider this second round. Place the hands over the legs. Take a breath from the bottom of the spine to the top. Feel the lift in the chest. And as you exhale, twist the right shoulder to the middle. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, twist right. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, twist right. Exhale, twist left. So you inhale, come through center. Exhale, slide the hands lower on the legs. Beginning to lean the chest forward, bend the elbows a little. Maybe you can add in even more fold. And if you're pretty low to the floor and you feel like you could add on a little, bring the elbows to the mat. If your forward fold feels a little bit restricted, try gently walking your bottom back ever so slightly. And just feel the tilt of the hips forward. Take in a breath. As you exhale, come all the way up through center. Take the left hand left, reach the right arm up to the sky. Take an inhale as your right ribs lift, and exhale, side stretch left. Inhale, take the right hand towards the right ankle, left arm overhead. Exhale, left hand left, right arm overhead. Inhale, take it to the right. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the feet just forward of the knees. Options to take the hands behind you, or maybe you want to challenge your core a little bit more by reaching the arms forward. Take a breath, lift onto the fingertips. Exhale, hug the belly muscles in tight. Find a little roundness through the shoulders. And as you inhale, lift the right toes. Exhale the left. Inhale the right. Exhale the left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Bring both knees through center. And then inhale, pull the right knee and extend the left. Exhale, pull the left knee, extend the right. Inhale, right knee pulls in. Exhale, left knee pulls in. Inhale, bend both knees, clasp the hands, and twist to the right. Twist to the left. Twist into the right. Twist it to the left. Twist right. Twist left. Cross the ankles, come back through easy pose Sukhasana. Hands on the knees, inhale, seated cat-cow, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round it out through the spine. Inhale through neutral. Exhale, open out the legs wide. Take the hands towards the legs, take a long inhale, spine is long. Exhale, twist the right shoulder into the center. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, come through center. Take the right hand out to the right, reach the left onto the sky, long full breath. Exhale, side stretch right. Inhale, left hand towards left leg. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, send in the left hand towards the left ankle. Hold it here. And begin to see if you can bring your left elbow towards the inside of the left knee. And then turn your right ribs and right armpit to look up towards the sky. Take in a breath. So you exhale, come all the way through center and bring your left heel in towards the middle. From here, twist the hands around to the left and then roll over onto your right thigh and right knee. So you're kind of in a modified pigeon. With the hands a little bit wider than the shoulders, take a breath in and exhale, fold forward over the left thigh. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower as you fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold and forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. As you inhale, lift the chest. This time as you exhale, take your right hand next to the left and then take your left hand all the way around to the left as you twist. Take in a long breath. And as you exhale, come all the way through center. Extend on the left leg out to the left. Placing the left hand outside the left hip, reach the right arm to the sky, long full breath. Exhale, side stretch to your left. Inhale, right hand towards right ankle. Exhale, left hand left, right arm overhead. Inhale, right hand towards right ankle. This time hold. Seeing if you can bring your right elbow towards the inside of the right knee. Turn your left ribs and left armpit up towards the sky. Take in a breath. Exhale, come all the way through center. Bend in the right knee, pull the heel in towards the middle of the mat, and then twist around towards your right. Once you find the twist through the shoulders, bring the left knee and thigh towards the floor. Take a long inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward over the right thigh. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, take your left hand to the right and take your right hand a little further left, right. Which way? Twist through the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, come all the way around through center. This time, crossing the left ankle over the right. Rock up into your tabletop. Bringing the knees underneath the hips, the hands underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingers nice and wide and take a little circular movement around the wrists in one direction to the next. And finding stillness here in the center. Take the hands wider than the mat, turning the fingertips away from one another. And then from there, see if you can slide the hands a teeny bit further apart. From here, sway from left to right, allowing the shoulders to move across the mat. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower your right shoulder towards the left side of the mat. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, cross the left shoulder towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, cross the right shoulder left. Inhale, center. Exhale, cross the left shoulder to the right. So you inhale, come through center. Turn the palms of the hand around so the fingertips look up towards the top of the mat. Take a breath. Exhale, hug the belly in tight as you bend the elbows and lower the nose towards the mat. Inhale, push the ground away, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower the nose to the floor. Inhale, push the ground away, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And walk the hands underneath the shoulders. And with your next breath, twist the right arm all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring the right hand to the floor. Inhale, twist the left arm up to the sky. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, this time take the right hand towards the right hip. Sweep it up to the sky in a twist. And bring the right hand all the way back down to the floor. Take the left hand out towards the left hip, twist the left arm to the sky, and then lower the left hand to the floor. Inhale, right hand towards right hip, twist up to the sky. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Inhale, left hand towards left hip, twist to the sky. Exhale, and the left hand all the way down onto the mat. And from your tabletop, slide the right toes towards the back of the mat and push your right heel away from you until you find a calf stretch. And with your next inhale, tap the right knee towards the right arm. Exhale to your calf stretch. Right toes to the floor, heel pushes away. Inhale, right knee taps towards right arm. Exhale, pressing the right toes out behind you, calf stretch. Inhale, right knee towards right arm. Exhale into your calf stretch. From your calf stretch, take the right foot out to the right. And as you inhale, lift the right arm all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, wrap the right arm around your back and see if you can find your left hip bone, possibly the flesh at the top of the left thigh. Think about leaning the head and upper shoulders back a little. So you find more space between your upper body and your lower body. Take in a breath. Exhale to release the right hand to the floor. And then thread the left arm through the right. Lowering your left shoulder chikundiya towards the floor. Once you're here in your twist, you might want to slide the right hand forward. And if the right hand slides forward, you might want to cross it towards the top left corner of the mat, increasing the twist through the shoulders, through the waist, all the while pushing your right pinky toes into the floor. Take one full breath in. And as you exhale, use your core strength to squeeze the breath out from the lungs. Coming all the way back through center. Right hand, left hand to the floor. Bringing the right knee to meet the left in tabletop. Take in a breath. Exhale, slide the left toes to the bottom of the mat, calf stretch. And as you inhale, tap the left knee towards the left arm. Exhale to your calf stretch. Inhale, left knee, left arm. Exhale to your calf stretch. Inhale, left knee, left arm. Exhale to your calf stretch. From your calf stretch, take the left foot all the way out to the left. And inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. As you exhale, wrapping the left arm around the back towards your right hip. Maybe wrapping it all the way around your right thigh. If the wrap feels too much, you might just rest your left hand on your left hip or even down on your left thigh. But think about leaning the head and shoulders back. So you find more space between the lower body and the upper body. Take a breath in. Exhale and releasing the left hand to the floor. And then thread the right arm all the way through to the left, bringing the right shoulder chikundiya to the floor. Once you come down onto the mat, you might want to stretch the left arm forward and even cross the left arm towards the top right corner of the mat. Pushing the left pinky toes firmly down into the floor. If the floor is too far away from you or you have your blocks, you could rest your head on your blocks. Take in a deep breath. And as you exhale, use the strength of your core to squeeze the breath out from the lungs. Coming all the way back to center, left hand, right hand. Bringing the left knee under the hips. Finding your tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Spread the fingers wide in your down dog. Take the feet as wide as they need to be to release any tension in the lower back and the backs of the legs. And pedal out the legs. Relax the head between the arms. You might want to take that little twist of the head to the right, to the left, and nod yes, no. Just relieving any tension in the head and neck. And taking a long full breath in, lifting the hips up high. Exhale, use your core strength to squeeze the breath out from the lungs. Inhale, gaze forward. And as you exhale, walk the feet all the way up to the hands. Folding forward over the legs. Either allowing the hands to dangle on the floor, or you might want to catch opposite elbows. Relax the head, look towards the back of the mat, and rock from side to side. Feeling as if the upper half of the body is just dangling like a rag doll over the lower half. And with your next inhale, opening the arms wide, rise all the way up to stand. As you come up to stand, catch a hold of the right hand in the left. Inhale, lift the right ribs. And exhale, take a side stretch over to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, switch, catching a hold of the left hand or wrist. Take a side stretch towards your right. Inhale, come through center. From here, clasp the hands together and then step the right foot behind the left. Once you step the right foot behind the left, bend the right knee and then turn the left toes up towards the sky. Take a breath here. As you exhale, pull the belly in, beginning to send the hips back as you lean the heart forward. Keep the arms up along by the ears. If the arms by the ear feels too much for you, then just bring the hands onto the hips. Sending those hips back, turning the left toes up towards the sky. Take in a breath. And as you exhale, either hands to the hips or clasp the hands behind the back and fold all the way forward over the legs. If the hands are clasped behind the back, you might be able to lift the fists towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, release the hands all the way down onto the floor. From here, place the left foot to the mat and step the right foot back into a high lunge. Bringing the right hand under the right shoulder, twist the left arm all the way up to the sky. Squeezing the inner thighs in towards one another. Taking a deep breath in from the bottom of the spine to the top. Feel the length of your spine beginning to become a little longer. And as you exhale, take the left hand to the inside of the left foot. And then turn your left toes all the way out to the left, so that your left knee follows in the direction. Take a breath here. And on your exhale, bend the elbows as you sink your right hip and thigh towards the floor. Inhale, push the ground away, lift the hips. Exhale, softening through the elbows as you lower your right hip and thigh towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And as you exhale, turn the left toes forward so you're back in your high lunge legs. And then lower the right knee. Send the left knee back to meet the right. Shifting the body weight forward so your hips move forward over the knees. Take a breath in. And exhale, lower all the way down onto your front. From your front, slide the hands back towards the legs. Place the palms to the floor. And with your inhale, lift the legs off the floor. As you exhale, squeeze the glutes a little bit tighter and see if you can lift the legs a little higher. Just using the lower half of the body here, keeping your belly on the floor. Maybe it's just your ribs and chin lift off the floor. Take a breath. Exhale, lower the legs all the way down onto the mat. Bring the hands up by the ribs and shoulders, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take any movement that you need in your downward facing dogs. Take a long, slow breath in through the nose. Exhale, using your core muscles to squeeze the breath out from the lungs. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, or you might want to jump the feet up to the hands. Lift up to halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way forward over the legs. Inhale, wide arms, rise all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, take your side stretch to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, clasp the hands, step the left foot behind the right. From here, bend the left knee and turn the right toes up towards the sky. Take a breath. Exhale to hug the belly muscles in tight as you send the hips back and lean the heart forward. If you feel okay in the arms and shoulders, keep them up by the ears. If it's too much for the shoulders, bring the hands over the hips. Keep the heart reaching forward, the hips moving back. Take in a breath. As you exhale, place the hands to the hips, or you might be able to clasp the hands behind the back, fold them forward over the legs, lifting the fists towards the sky. Take one full breath in, one full breath out. Release the hands to the floor, and then place the right foot to the mat. Step the left foot back into a high lunge. From here, left hand on the mat, inhale, twist the right arm to the sky. Lean the head and shoulders back, squeeze the inner thighs together. Take a breath in. Exhale to bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. And then turn your right toes all the way around to the right. Readjust that left foot if you need to, step it a little wider maybe. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, soften through the elbows as you sink your left hip and thigh towards the floor. Inhale, push the ground away, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the left hip and thigh towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn the right toes to face the top of the mat. Your option to keep the left knee lifted, step it back into a full plank, or take the knees to the floor into a low plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the floor. Sliding the hands down by the sides of the body, palms to the mat. This time, bring the feet together as if you've got a zip running up the middle of the legs, pulling the legs tightly towards one another. Take a long inhale and begin to lift the legs off the floor. See if you can keep that zip connection of the feet together. Squeeze your glutes a little tighter. Inhale, see if you can lift the legs a little higher. Take a full breath in. And exhale, release. Bring the hands along by the shoulders and ribs and begin to push up into a tabletop. From tabletop, downward facing dog. Find some movement in the legs if you need. And with your next inhale, gaze forward. And as you exhale, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift up halfway lift. And as you exhale, fold all the way forward over the legs. Inhale, wide arms, rise all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, take the arms in line with the shoulders. And then lift up onto the tiptoes. Pull your core muscles in tight from the waist, the belly, the back. Squeeze them into your center. Take a breath here. And as you exhale, bend the knees and imagine you're sliding your spine straight down a wall. So you don't want to lean forward and stick your bum out. You want to keep the shoulders in line with the hips as you sink. Holding it there, lift the heels a little tight, a little higher, pull the shoulders back. Take a breath in. Exhale, maybe as you sink a little lower, you are stronger than you know. Take in a breath. Exhale, rise to stand, bringing the right knee up into the hands. Lift the right knee a little higher, squeeze it in towards the chest. Take a breath. And as you exhale, take a hold of the right ankle with the right hand, and then find a thigh stretch as you send your right knee all the way out behind you. You might be able to curl the hip bones up towards the sky, increase the stretch around the front of the right thigh. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the right foot to the floor, lift the arms up to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, arms through shoulder height, heels lift. Pull your belly muscles in nice and tight. Take a breath in. Exhale, round two. Bend in the knees, slide the spine down the wall. Keep pulling your shoulders back, sending the knees forward. Take a breath. Exhale, can you tease down a little bit more? Take a long full breath here. Exhale, rise to stand, bringing the left knee up into the hands. Lifting the thigh in nice and close to the chest. Take a breath. Exhale to your thigh stretch. Catch a hold of the left ankle and send the left knee out behind you. You might have both hands catching the left foot. You might use a wall for support. You might be able to curl the hip bones up towards the sky just to increase the stretch. Take a breath in. Exhale, releasing the left foot to the floor. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sit back into that imaginary chair behind you. Take a breath. Exhale, fold and forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands to the floor. Options to step back into a downward dog, or maybe you want to step back and move through a vinyasa from your planks, lowering down through chaturanga to your upward facing dogs or cobras, all the way back through your downward facing dogs. If the full vinyasa is not for you, you might take it into a round of cat-cow, bringing it into tabletop. But when you land in your downward facing dog, take a long full breath in through the nose. And a long fiery exhale as you squeeze the breath out from the lungs. And with your next inhale, lift the right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. From here, you might want to use a few blocks, placing them underneath the hands. And you're going to take a bend in the left knee and lift the right toes up towards the sky. Working on the hamstrings once again. Bend in the left knee a little more, straighten all the way out through your right. Take a breath in. Exhale to your high lunge legs. As you inhale, bend the left knee, turn the right toes all the way up to the sky. Exhale, take it back into your high lunge legs. Inhale, bend the left knee, turn the right toes to the sky. As you exhale, high lunge legs. And with your next breath, sweep both arms all the way up to the sky. Come into your high crescent lunge. And with the exhale, pull the belly muscles in tight and control your descent all the way down to a low lunge. Land on your left knee softly to the floor. Take a breath here. And exhale, prayer twist. Maybe you take it into a high prayer twist, or maybe you take it into a lower prayer twist with the left elbow to the outside of the knee. Take a breath. And as you exhale, take the right arm, wrap it around the back towards the left hip, and take the left hand towards the right hip. Lift your right shoulder all the way up towards the sky, and then see if you can lean your head back. Really nice. Take in a breath. Exhale to release both hands to the floor. Option here to step back and take your vinyasa, or step back and take a round of cat-cow. If you want that extra bit of movement, that extra strength through the body, take it through your vinyasa, your planks, chaturangas, up dogs, down dogs. Or maybe you want to take it a little easier and find a few rounds of cat-cow. Taking it all the way back into your downward facing dogs. Take a long full breath in, a long sigh out. Inhale, the left leg lifts all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. From here, this is where your blocks might come in handy. Place them under the hands if you need them. And then take a bend in the right knee and lift the left toes up towards the sky. Take in a breath. Exhale to high crescent lunge legs. Whew. Inhale, bend the right knee, turn the left toes up towards the sky. Exhale, high crescent lunge legs. Inhale, bend the right knee, turn the left toes to the sky. See if you can sink back a little lower, work that right thigh. Exhale, high crescent lunge legs. From here, take a long inhale as you reach and sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, high crescent lunge. As you exhale, slow your descent all the way down into your low lunge. See if you can get there without a third. Whew. Take a breath. Exhale to your prayer twist. Maybe it's a high prayer twist, or maybe it's low with the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Taking the left arm around the back towards the right hip, and place the right hand towards the left hip. Lean the head and shoulders back. Take a breath in. And a long exhale. Bringing both hands to the floor. Option to slide the left knee back, take a round of cat-cow, or step it all the way back into your full plank and move through your vinyasa. Into your upward facing dogs, to your downward facing dogs. Breathing it out here in your downward dog. And as you inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale, step, or maybe you jump the feet all the way up to the hands. Lift up, halfway lift. As you exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, and then sweep the hands out behind you. Inhale, chair pose, arms reach overhead. Exhale, rise to stand, bring the right knee up into the hands. From here, beginning to take it into an extended leg balance. Slide the hands towards the back of the right leg, and then begin to extend the right leg forward. You might support under the back of the knee. You might have one hand on the calf, one hand on the thigh. You might be able to reach the hands to the foot. Or you might need to just simply place your foot into a wall just to help your balance. And wherever you are in this stand and balance, bring the elbows in towards the leg. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, begin to lean forward over your right leg. Even if the hands are stacked underneath the leg, Pull the elbows in as you lean forward. If your hands are on your foot, bring the elbows all the way in towards the shin. Take a breath. And as you exhale, release the right foot all the way down to the floor. Inhale, wide arms reaching overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Option, step back, move through your vinyasa, a tabletop, or step back into a downward facing dog. Not feeling rushed if you're moving through a vinyasa, but feeling the strength in your arms as you lift your chest in your up dogs and cobras. Feel the strength in your legs in your downward facing dogs. And as you take your next inhale, lift the right leg all the way up to the sky. And exhale, step the right foot between the hands. From here, bring your left heel in towards the middle of the mat. And then bring the hands all the way around to the left. From here, curl the chin into the chest and then push the hips away from the hands. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, come all the way through center. And inhale, rise up to warrior two. As you exhale, reverse your warrior. Take the left hand towards the left leg, right arm to the sky. And as you inhale, bring the right elbow towards the right knee and thigh. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Now, you might stay here, or you might want to begin to extend into a deeper extended side angle by bringing the right hand towards the inside of the right foot. You might pause somewhere in the middle and use a block underneath the hand. Wherever you are, lean the head and shoulders back. Take a long, full breath in. A long, full breath out. Bringing both hands all the way back down to the mat to frame the right foot. Lift up onto the left tip toes. Take a bend in the left knee. Turn the right toes to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, take a bounce as you spring the left foot forward to meet the right. Fold them forward over the legs. Inhale, wide arms, rise all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring the left knee up into the hands, stand and balance. Stand tall. And then beginning to work towards our extended leg in the stand and balance. So bringing the hands behind the left leg. And then beginning to extend the leg, walk the hands behind the knee, behind the calf. Maybe it's the ankle, maybe it's the foot. You maybe have your hands staggered, one supporting lower to the ankle, one supporting the back of the knee. You might even just use your wall to help with the balance. Wherever you are with the arms, begin to pull the elbows in towards the center. Take a breath. And exhale, fold forward over the legs. Taking a long full breath in through the nose. A long exhale through the mouth. Take a breath. And as you exhale, slowly release the left foot to the floor. Inhale, wide arms reaching all the way above the head. Exhale, fold them forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, move through your vinyasa, your cat-cow, or your downward facing dog. Use your breath to guide you through your movements, using the strength in your arms and your up dogs or cobras, the strength in your legs and your downward facing dog. Take a long full breath in through the nose. A long, fiery exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Spin the right heel in. From here, walk your hands all the way around to the right. Curl in the chin into the chest, push the hips away from the hands. And see how far forward you can take those arms as you push the hips all the way back. Take a breath. Exhale, come back through center. And inhale, warrior two. From your warrior two, reverse. Right hand towards right leg, left arm reaches overhead. So you inhale, extended side angle. Left elbow towards left knee and thigh. Options to stay here. Or maybe you begin to take your left hand towards the inside of the left foot. Maybe you use your blocks. Wherever you are in your extended side angle, lean the head and shoulders back. So you lift the chest up away from the floor. Take a long full breath in from the bottom of the spine to the top. Exhale, use your core strength to squeeze the breath out from the lungs. Take a breath. Exhale, release both hands to the floor. Lift an arm to the right tip toes. Lower the right knee to the floor. And then slide the left to meet the right. Child's pose. Resting the head all the way down onto the floor. Take a sway in the hips, right to left, left to right. And coming all the way back to sit on the feet. And then swing the legs out front. From here, reach the arms forward, lift and lengthen the spine. Full breath in. Exhale, begin to round the spine, pulling the belly in towards the mat. Roll all the way down onto your back. Draw the knees up into the chest and give yourself a tight hug. Take a hold of the right knee in the hands as you extend the left. Placing the left foot to the floor. Take a breath. And as you exhale, twist. Taking the right hand to the floor. Twist the right knee to the left. Keep your right shoulder and right hand pushing down into the floor so that your twist comes from your waist, not the shoulders. If you need to extend your twist, you want to extend your twist, catch a hold of your right foot in your left hand. Extend the leg. So inhale, come back to center. Bring both knees up into the chest. And then holding on to the left knee, extend the right leg. Take a breath. Exhale, releasing the left hand to the floor as you twist over to the right. Keep pressing the left shoulder and left hand into the mat. If you did want to extend the stretch, catch a hold of the left foot in the right hand and extend the leg. Keep pushing the left shoulder and left hand to the floor as you twist. Allowing your breath to be slow and steady. And as you inhale, come all the way through center, bring the knees into the chest. Exhale, Releasing the feet to the floor as you slide all the way out into Shavasana. Taking any readjustments of your body here in Shavasana until you can lie in a space that feels good for you to switch off, to rest in your stillness. Bring your focus into your body, into your breath. And feel the draw and pull of the breath from the bottom of the spine to the top. Exhaling the breath from the top to the bottom. Allowing a heaviness to filter over the body. Breathing in from the bottom to the top. Exhaling from top to bottom. Allowing your body to surrender even more to the space around you, to the floor beneath you. As you begin to feel the heaviness of the back of the body, notice the softness in the front of the body, from the toes up through the hips, to the chest, to the hands, to the face. The softness in the small muscles and the large muscles. Gentle curl of the fingers to the palms of the hands. The softness in the space between the toes. Relaxing of the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And the Ebb Shavasana is where you might want to stay for longer and stay as you are. If you're ready to move, take a breath and a stretch. And as you exhale, rock all the way up into a seat. And as you rock up into your seat, place the hands down by the hips. Maybe it's on your blocks, maybe it's on your fists. And begin to take a deep breath in from the bottom of the spine to the top. Push the floor away. Hands push into the floor as the spine lengthens. Feel the breath come all the way up through the throat into the crown of the head. And as you exhale, squeeze the breath out from the lungs as you soften the sit bones into the earth. Pull the breath in from bottom to top. Feel the breath fill up through the body, up through the throat to the crown of the head. Exhale, squeeze the breath out from the lungs. As you sink and soften to the mat beneath. Long inhale from bottom to top. Seeing this time if you can push the hands even firmer into the mat, add a little bit extra length. And exhale, squeeze out every last inch of breath. Bringing the palms of the hands together, bowing the forehead to the thumbs. Take this time to thank yourself for simply showing up, for allowing yourself time to just focus on right here, right now, on your breath, your body. Thanking you all for your energy and time today. Namaste.